About a week ago, I saw a headline on The Hill that they had posted on social media saying that Donald Trump was taking a more reserved approach to this 2024 presidential election, right? He's not being as bombastic. He's kind of reining it in a little bit, is what the article from The Hill would have you believe. Nothing could be further from the truth. And I think The Hill occasionally does really good reporting. I, use them as a source frequently, but they also are known to put out completely bullshit articles from time to time, and that happened to be one of them. Sidney Blumenthal, writing for The Guardian, put out a piece this week titled, "The Greater the Fear Trump Feels, the More Sinister His Threats Become." And in this article from Blumenthal, he lays out, spells out quite literally, all of the attacks that Donald Trump has leveled, not just against judges and prosecutors, but against Nancy Pelosi and mocking her husband's attack, going after President Biden, calling him an MFer on stage to a wildly cheering crowd. He's showing that obviously Trump has not reined it in, and if anything, Trump is more unhinged than ever. And he goes on to explain, very obviously, that Donald Trump is more unhinged than ever because the walls are closing in. The more fear that Donald Trump fears, or experiences, whether it's with the New York fraud trial that would absolutely devastate his ego irreparably, whether it's with the criminal trials that threaten to actually send him to jail, all of those things are getting worse for Donald Trump as the weeks go on. New evidence is emerging. New reports, sources close to the investigation have revealed this, they've revealed that. He's getting smacked down in motions in court all over the country, with the exception of his motions in front of Judge Cannon, obviously. But in all the other courts, he keeps losing and losing and losing. And the more he loses, the more erratic his behavior becomes. The more vile his threats on social media and in speeches become. Because he is not reined in. He is not more reserved. He has not toned it down. He is a frightened, rabid animal right now. And we see it in the posts. Listen to this. He has used the terms monster and deranged lunatic, and of course racist, to describe Letitia James. He's used deranged, psycho, and crackhead to describe Jack Smith. He, as I mentioned, mocked Nancy Pelosi's husband, who suffered from that horrific attack. Crooked Joe Biden, let's indict the MFer, let's indict him, Trump said to a cheering crowd. With Fani Willis, he said, a racist having an affair with the head of the gang or a gang member. Animal, degenerate, and psychopath are words that he has used to describe Alvin Bragg. He said that Judge Arthur Engoron should be disbarred. And of course, he suggested that General Mark Milley, in the past, would have been executed for treason. The more scared he becomes, the more dangerous he becomes. Because these words, these things that he is out there saying, these are buzzwords. His supporters take them as calls to action. And as things get worse for him, we could see the tipping point. It may not always be just buzzwords hoping his audience does something. If he gets panicked enough, if he gets scared enough, he may switch from using the buzzwords to outright calling for horrible things to happen. And in my opinion, I don't think we're far off from that.
Ring of Fire has fresh content 7 days a week, so if you want to be reminded about it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell to be notified every time a new video goes up.